I got to say, at like 3 a.m, when you're like neck deep in just thick sludgy water, and it's just like, I just want to go to bed. It was rough. Like, it kicked my ass in a very good way.
Sheriff, got a bus full of prisoners heading our way. Got caught in the storm and need a place to hunker down until it's safe.
Want you on your best behavior while we're here.
Let's get a few things straight. You're in my house now. I will not hesitate to shoot you if I have to.
Y'all don't think this is cruel and unusual right here?
You hear that?
Can you please tell me how an alligator got in your damn police station?
Doing well, I can say that. Like, last time we talked, there was a lot going on, so finally got some
good. Your mom was...
Yeah, some good news on that. So that's been such a relief that she had that lesion on her brain, and they found it, and it was benign. So it could have gone two ways, Nicky. A very bad way and the best case scenario. So everything else after that is good. I can't complain about anything else.
Right. When something like that clears up, you're like, I can fucking take on. Oh, excuse me. I can take on anything.
You can swear here. It's all good. Open
keep that Aussie tongue down because I know you. Sorry.
Yeah. No. It's yeah. So that's my mentality. Hey, anything else is a breeze right now. So that's it's been great since that. And I'm moving to LA in 2 months, so I'll be there.
Fine. We can do this in person.
Yes. Maybe I can venture out with you to that animal sanctuary too, that we spoke about.
Everyone is welcome to the sanctuary anytime.
Oh, good. How's everything with you, by the way? I know you're working all the time. I don't know what beach or what continent you're on, but how are things with you?
Really good, love. I'm super excited about The Flood coming out. It took a while to, not really, it's been a year since we shot it, not just over a year, but I was really looking forward
We spoke about it multiple times as well for other films too, so yeah.
Yeah, it's because there was so much going against us in this movie, but in the same, we shot it in Bangkok. It was so cool. We made something very special. Yeah, we made a really special movie in crazy conditions in Bangkok. First time for a lot of us doing things. I'm just really proud of this movie. When you think about the budgets on these movies that we put together and the time that we have to make them, you get these great casts. Like, our cast is awesome in this, and we really rallied together and made something really cool. So I've been looking forward to seeing it, and considering what we had going up against us with the water and all this sort of stuff, we kind of pulled it off.
I'm thinking of you two, and I'm thinking, she's in this like waist deep water for multiple scenes. That cannot be pleasant. That is going through really the gutter in a sense.
Yeah, it was rough. We've got shoes and socks on, heavy clothes. I've got all that equipment on me. And we're in this like massive concrete factory in the middle of Bangkok, in the middle of nowhere, in this muddy paddock. And they're bringing in these huge water trucks to fill up the factory. And we're shooting at night. I mean, there's nothing comfortable about this at all. I don't care who you are. No one was standing there going, this feels great. But we had such great cast and fun crew, like everybody's personalities. We just made it work. But I got to say, at like 3 a.m, when you're like neck deep in just thick sludgy water, and it's just like, I just want to go to bed. It was rough. Like, it kicked my ass in a very good way.
It looked rough. I thought of you. I'm like, this is real water. This isn't CGI, and this cannot be pleasant. Not to mention the gauntlet that your character has to go through. I'm like, have you ever been stacked the odds in a movie like this one? You have a hurricane going on. You have mercenaries chasing you. You're with like these super dangerous prisoners. Oh, and there's killer crocodiles. Like, what else could they have thrown your way really here?
I'm really glad you noticed. Yeah, she went through a lot of stuff in this movie. Everything to kill her came up against her. She's the only woman other than Kim, who plays one of the villains, who's amazing. Yes. But she's a badass. I had everything going against me, and I had to develop these relationships to keep people alive, and to there's so much going on in this movie for my character. But yeah, and then sort of imagine that there's alligators chasing us while I've got a bunch of prisoners that are trying to kill me, and it was on.
It doesn't let up.
Front and center.
It doesn't let up for a second. There's literally around the corner. You think you might have a breather. No, you don't. Something else.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, she was tested. And this coming off when you were just battling sharks not too long ago. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know what's next, Nicky. I don't know what other deadly animal they can do. Or they're going to put you in space or something. Or
I've been saying, just take me back to Australia. Everything there will kill you.
True. Yes. Naturally.
Everything that crawls can kill you down there. So I'm like, just send me home and we can make a movie down there against all the animals.
You're well prepped in that case. Yes. You grew up with the circumstances in that case. Yeah, it was a fun watch for sure. And I know I remember you talking about this film too. So I was looking forward to seeing you, and boy, was I even in for a surprise. And I think you're also a master with a gun at this point too. You just know how to shoot and fight too. Like, you do it all. You're basically a superhero without a cape.
You're very kind. The gun work is challenging. You know, look at my nails, first of all. I mean, they're so long. I go to these movies and they're like, chop your nails off. I'm like, I've done a bit of gun training, but it's, I've got a movie coming out called 72 Hours where I play a sniper. So, of course, I've never held a sniper gun, nor do I know anything about it, the weight of it, the size, the whole thing. And they created that gun for me in that movie with it on the left-hand side, which is not the natural side to do it. So not only am I learning how to shoot a sniper gun, but I'm also doing it with the left hand, which it was very challenging. So thank you for saying that about the gun work. But I always worry with these guns, because it was funny. There's a scene in The Flood where I'm standing with all the boys and I'm holding the gun. And one of the stunt guys comes and goes, no, this way. And I'm like, oh, okay, that way. And then someone else goes, no, it's this way. And I'm like, oh God. And I'm like, I don't know what. And the thing is, my biggest fear in making these movies and doing these sort of holding these equipment is, I don't want to insult the real people that do this for a living. I want to do it right. I want it to make it look real, because there's always someone watching going, that's wrong. So sometimes I panic that I'm holding it wrong, and it's daunting, to be honest, because I just want it to look real and really badass, and sometimes I look so goofy.
You made it look good. That's why I pointed out. I'm like, it seems natural, but I think you've done it a few times, so you're getting used to that too. So in that case, it's all repetition.
Yeah, it is you're right. It's all repetition. Yeah.
Do you get a break now, or you're off to filming something? I saw your IMDb. You have like 20 movies coming up. I'm like, Jesus, does she get that family vacation to go see the, family in Aussie land? And are you getting that in anytime soon?
I am. Yeah. I love working, and it's tough, this business. And I really I'm so grateful to constantly stay consistent. Obviously it's a challenge to even get a job at this stage, so I always try and keep myself as busy as possible. I put my hand up for all sorts of different things because I get such great experiences from everything I do. And I do have a gap. I just got back from Australia visiting family.
Thank you. Were? How did that go? How's everyone?
Beautiful, but it's winter, so I was lucky.
That's right. It's reversed.
Bloody freezing. But I saw my mum and the whole team. We're all super close, so it was good to see everyone. And I've got a couple of weeks off, so I think I'm going to head to Europe, see some friends, have some fun, and then I've got some stuff starting up at the end of summer, some more movies. So here we go again.
Wow. That's good that you had some time to go visit family. A good time of year. I know it's winter there, but still, like that, getting that break is really good. And now the European trip, that should be a nice cherry on top of the cake right there too, huh?
I think you gotta, it's one thing. I love my job and I love making movies and TV, and it is the funnest gig. It's challenging and it's few and far between. It's a challenging business. So, but my social life and my personal life is just as important. So I really embrace downtime. I love vacuuming my house and doing the dishes and being home. It feels nice,
Because like so many of these films too, you're always like all over the globe, literally Thailand and Caribbean. You're literally always outside of the US too, like when you're filming these. So you're in a sense, you're fortunate to film on all these places around the globe, but you also don't get the time to hang out there because you're like, these are short shoots most of the time too. So it's just in and out, right?
It's filming. So true. I know. So you just got to balance is everything.
Yeah, well, that's good. I'm happy that you're doing well, and should be an awesome European vacation too. That I'm glad you're getting that time for yourself, because you definitely need it after all the work you put in. I know how hard you work. literally all the work you always do. We talk often, which is great.
I know,
it's all the work that you do too. So leading up to it. So that's great. I'm happy that you're taking some time off for yourself.
Thank you, love. And I'm very happy to hear your mum's on the mend. Really happy.
I'm glad. I'm super happy about that too. And I really appreciate you and you always the kindness you show me and then the care and empathy. Really appreciate you always kind of being on my side and caring. So that always means something to me.
You got it, love. I hope you enjoyed the movie and we will talk very soon for sure.
Yes. I know there's more coming up. And hey, hopefully in September, I'll be back out there full time. So I'll be seeing you in person.
Get your ass out here.
I am. Now that all is good, I'm going to do that. So have a great vacation. I'll see you soon then.
Thank you, love. You got it. Bye.
Take care, Nicky. Love seeing you. Bye-bye.